Morning, morning, morning. What's up, Braden, Jack, David, JB, Porv, Sherman, Isaiah, Carrie, Brady, Romeo, Candace, Lona, Purple Mango. What's up, Big Lou? What's up, Ben? What's up, Mel? What's up, Alan? How are y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Dom? What's up, Mark Millie? Hello, Natalie. What's up, Wag? Good morning, man. As you guys can see, we are getting a bit of a higher open. We just passed 400 a little bit ago. I'll show that here in a minute. So the game plan for today is basically seeing who can control 397, 396 30s. And it looks like from open, buyers will have that. So we'll have to pay attention now to see, can they pass the next level, 435, 400.35. Let me make that more sense. So it looks like they're going up to fill that gap. The question now is, can they hold this support till the end of the day? And can they break over this resistance? And if you guys are a member of the YouTube or inside of the Discord, you have the update video. I shared one. This is the first one I've shared from the YouTube. But basically we were saying this is a strong buyer candle, most likely going to at least hit 400, which we've already done. So now what we need to look for is for SPY to try to hold its ground today. I don't know if I would look for extra yardage today, if that makes sense, looking past 400. But I would look to see if we can hold 396 30s or 397. If we can hold that, we will definitely move higher across this week and maybe into the early part of next week. So I would definitely keep eye on that. But let's see the smaller time frame. You can see we're pretty much up to that level, so we have basically filled that gap. Big thing to look out for now is these smaller time frame levels. So we have 400.60 to look over towards 402 and 403.50, which you guys have been here before. We were just here a couple weeks ago. Or we're going to be looking back for a reversal back towards previous day highs, 397.30. So this is kind of our initial range, 397.30s, 400.60. So let me type some of this out. But does that make sense before I finish typing this? Buyers looking to hold 396 30s, 397s from bigger time frames. Towards 395, 394, 392, 65. And then below that's 390.50, which we can cover that if we do pull back that much. But give me a thumbs up or a yeah if a lot of that makes sense from the bigger to the smaller time frame. We cover both every time we start this stream. I never want to sit here and just cover the smaller or just the bigger. We're always going to sit here and talk about the different levels from the different time frames. Different time frames. Why not the 400.60? What do you mean? That is what we're looking over. Maybe you asked that before I got to it, though. Good day, P. Good morning, Sherman. Good morning, Sandollar. Yeah, be sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. Who's ready for tomorrow's full day stream? We have a full day stream happening tomorrow. Again, just like Friday. We'll go from market open to market close, or 30 minutes before market open, and then we'll go to market close. So remember, we have that tomorrow. I am trying my best to work that in towards doing at least one of those a week, so you guys get a little bit more action out of it. I might be aiming for all Fridays from here on out after this Tuesday event. I might be aiming for all Fridays, and then slowly we'll work towards doing more of them. So don't rush me into doing it, but we will definitely try to do more full day streams as time goes on. By the end of the year, it would be really cool to be doing like a full week of full day streams. So that's I guess that's one of my goals. We'll try to do full day streams every single stream, but I want to work towards it. I don't want to push myself into doing it instantly. You ready to learn much? Friday was great. Glad to hear that. Yeah, Friday was a lot of fun. I won't lie. Even though we had what felt like I mean, it was a range day. We still had a lot of fun in the stream. So we'll definitely work towards that. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. Oh, and let me turn on my 9 EMA. I always forget to do this. Alright, so SPY is done. We understand what we're doing here. Everybody gets that one. We're going down to Apple. Make sure I'm on the right chart. I am. Alright, so previous day highs are like way down here. So 147.15 is going to be a pretty key level. We'll also just grab that previous, or pre-market high, sorry. Pre-market low, previous day close, previous day low. Not much more we can grab on that one. We'll come back to it. Amazon, very clean chart. Liking this one a lot. Previous day high, pre-market low, previous day close, previous day low. Previous day open and previous day close are the exact same level, basically. So it looks like for Amazon, we can look over 95s, or we can look for a reversal back under, I want to say the previous day close. I don't want to say pre-market low because it's not far enough. I don't want to say 94. I'm going to end up probably saying 93.50 because that's where the previous day open and previous day close line up. Two very important pivot points with a pretty close target at 93.20, but under that, you can definitely see a lot lower. Tesla on fire this morning. So I'll add that pre-market high, previous day high, which pretty much lined up with the previous day low, previous day close, and that's pretty much all we're going to grab on that one. So that one looks good above pre-market high in 204.60s. Could look for a potential reversal back towards 199-ish area. Like I said, if you guys are a member of the Discord or a member of the YouTube channel, you have the update video I talked about. Be sure to go rewatch that, or go watch it if you didn't have time to watch it last night or over the weekend. I would definitely check that out. We have anticipated getting this bullish week. What we are looking for today is for them to hold this ground that they've moved higher off of. Again, I would not look for extra yardage today. I really do want to put that into perspective. I would be looking just for today to hold. So don't look for the biggest bullish day ever. Don't look for the biggest bearish day ever. You're probably going to get a good swing in both directions today. But here on Meta, it looks like the pre-market highs at 172.25, previous day highs at 170.70s. That did not mark correctly. Yeah, 170.70s, which would also be a good break below. We have our previous day close there, though, so that's probably going to be our break below to the downside. 170.40. Not any other levels in between there. Previous day opens right here. Previous day lows down here. So that's a pretty good chart. I like that one a lot. Meta looking really good. Microsoft. Ooh, this one didn't look too bad either. Meet a previous day high. Pre-market high is basically marked. Pre-market lows right here. Previous day close. Previous day low. AMD. Which I don't have a set level here for AMD. 1 second. I was going to say, this wide range, there's probably a level in between here that's pretty useful. There we go. It's right at 80. Perfect. We'll grab our previous day high. We'll grab our pre-market high. I didn't mark correctly. There we go. Previous day open. Previous day low. I actually kind of like AMD a lot. The amount of space in between its levels make it look a lot better. Pre-market high. Previous day high. Meet a previous day low. Nvidia doesn't look too bad. Ooh, Netflix on the recovery after they broke lower the last 2 days. Let's go back and look at that. Yeah, this is where they started getting really bearish. Started pulling back down really heavily. Couldn't break the 314s area. You can see going into the next day on that previous day low, they ended up basing off of that. So it looks like if they can get over their previous day high, which they've already done so, they can hold 321.50s. That looks really good through 324. You can also see it lines up with that 2 day ago close, so it gives them a lot of good room. And honestly, if we wanted to cheat, we could grab a level right here from where price broke and then retest it for the retest down. So if this does break out above 324, 327.65 looks the best. All right, so start typing some of these up. We'll start with Netflix because we're already here. Above 324. or a hold of 321.50s. Can see 327. Below 321. Towards 320. What's previous day open? 319.30s. We'll just say 319.30, not 320. 30s. And then what honestly is this? Because you got a good kind of base here. They broke under it, rejected, 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 and they kind of stayed under. So 317.80 is a very solid area. 1780. 316.40. That'll be the main three targets for Netflix to the downside. Above, of course, we have 324 up to 326, 328's area. And then I said 330 just because 331.40 is there, and it'd be good to sell at the psychological before getting to that level. Let's see what I think about NVIDIA. NVIDIA is pretty clear cut too. There's just a lot of levels there. If you pull it down a little bit, make a little more sense of it. Basically, if they break their pre-market high and smack 239.40s, that would be your first target. That could also be a break above if you get an early rally, and then if you see a hold of 237.25. So you could say break above or hold of 237.25 for a move higher. That wouldn't look too bad, but I think I liked AMD more. I will be honest about that. Above 80, target 80, 50, 81, 81, 65. Below, this is where it gets a little bit more tough. Below, previous day close is at 78.17. Previous day opens at 77.75. So I'll probably just say previous day high, to be honest. 78. I'll be a little aggressive with it. 78.80s, which is previous day high. Look towards. Good morning, everybody who's tuning in. Glad to have you guys in here. Be sure to go back to the beginning of the stream if you are looking around for the update. Came in late. Sorry, came in late. Where can I find the new video? And what is the name of it? If you're a member of the Discord, it's in the Bueller TA channel. If you're a member of the YouTube channel, it's in the member section only. So depending on where you are. What was that? Previous I look towards 78.20s. PDO, by the way, standing for previous day open. PDH standing for previous day high. Microsoft looking like they want to continue higher. We need to add a level in between here. That is too large of a range. Clearly, that was hard for us to see on the daily time frame, but let's fix that on the smaller time frame. We know that there is a good level there. Let's fix that halfway point. So it looks like above 250, 250s, 254.20 is the first target, not 256. So on Microsoft, we could definitely look towards that, or for a reversal back down towards previous day high. Meta was the one. That's what I was trying to think of. The other one I liked a lot. All right, so we'll do Meta. Above 172.25. Target 173.55. I'm just going to say 176. I'm not going to do all that 0.10 stuff. Below, this one's easy because previous day close is the farthest level out of that little range. So we'll say 170.40s, which is previous day close towards. Let's try to be smart about this. So price pushed up, sat here. So 170-ish would be a good first target. 169.60. I'm going to say 169.60. Slash 169 slash 168.50. Below previous day low for more downside. Tesla, another one that's on fire. They have a lot of really good levels above. Amazon, watch for A hold of previous day high for a continued relief rally. Previous day high equals 94s. Damn, I'm liking this list a lot, actually. I kind of like the descriptive views in each of one of them. Kind of talking about the different levels around. I think that's going to be my list for the day. Let me send this out to everybody real quick so everybody has it a lot earlier than last week. Again, just to remind everybody, if you have access to my Discord, this is the first YouTube premium video I uploaded for everybody. Normally it's just for YouTube members, but this week I wanted to put out one for everybody since it was the beginning of a new week. I would definitely come check this out. If you're a member of the Discord, you only need basic membership to see this channel. I would check out this video here. If you're in the YouTube member section, go to members. It's the latest video. Check this video out. Covers everything for the week ahead. But let's make sure everybody has a list. Be sure. All right, cool. Looks like J-Bake posted. Let's go see what this man posted. He said, gap up over previous day high. Would like to see price trade back into the 15-minute fair value gap to go long. I'm targeting 297s, 298 for calls. If we get a deeper pullback, I'm watching the 292.50s to go long as well. Below 292.50s, I'm targeting previous day low around 290s for puts. Good luck today. So he's looking at basically a hold of previous day high just like we are, because a lot of these moves have happened over that exact area. So if we can get any kind of pullback, that's where we want to see the bulls try to hold to take us higher. If we don't get a pullback, then we'll have to pay attention to those later. But overall, that's what we're focused on from the open, is can we hold previous day highs? That's a pretty simple level of TA. But does that make sense to everybody? The list, everything we've gone over up to this point, everybody's on the same page. We all get it. Making those bold for all of you. You have to unmute the video. It definitely has audio though. I would have had 20 people messaging me as soon as I posted it. I'd link you the video from the YouTube, Carlos, but since it's members only, it would literally block you from watching it, so I can't do that. Be sure to drop a like on the stream, everybody. We got about 120 or so odd people, more than the current like count. Let's get that a little bit more even. I don't really have a goal for likes, to be honest, but it'd be cool to get like 100 likes every stream. Alright, looks like a lot of you guys who are saying yes sir and all that get it, so that's good. It's a pretty simple TA. Very nice reaction by the bulls. Again, this would be considered a relief rally so far because that's all it is. We just took a heavy fall after not so awesome data and awesome reports coming out, and we've gotten a good relief rally from that. So now we'll see going into the next few reports, which this week is actually pretty light. I think you guys are going to be excited about this week. This week is not that heavy of reports. We should probably see a green week this week. I would say we have a mild green week was my initial TA in that video yesterday. And then when I make those, if you are wanting to be a YouTube member, when I make those, I make them at like lunchtime. I mean, I pretty much get up and a couple hours later I make it on Sunday. So you have that video – 'hours before futures even open. I don't cover it based off of whatever happens in futures. And then for the midweek video, I send that out a little bit after close. I like to wait till about like 6 or 7, and then I make it so you guys have just a couple hours before it gets truly late for getting that out. And then I like to also sprinkle in random videos about different topics that some of the members have been wanting me to make. But yeah, just in case anybody was curious. I do like to post my info very, very early on Sunday because I hate, you know, sitting there waiting on different things, so I don't want to make other people wait on me. So I try to post it as early as possible. But awesome. I'm glad a lot of you guys are ready for this. I think today's going to be amazing. Or this week. I think this week's going to be amazing. Mr. Nice Guy, if you're in the stream, you can see the watch list. It's right here. Spy, Netflix, AMD, Meta, Amazon. If you're in the stream, you honestly don't need the Discord for the most part. There are updates in there that would be nice for you to have, but I wouldn't say it's a need. Good morning, Rambo. Good job on your lotto swings, man. It was good risk, in my opinion, if you did take calls, just because if you go out to the daily time frame, look at the bigger TA. Whoops. We have a small body candle with not crazy long legs, but a pretty big amount of volume. And that means that that's an anomaly because that candle does not match that volume size. So you're either about to get a pretty crazy lower open that is holding that support. Like we were either opening at 388 today or 400. There was no in between. We weren't just going to open anywhere just because of that. Because of that candle alone, it's causing a very powerful open into the next day. So I think that was decent risk on your lotto swings. Because it was either lose at a crazy support or you get a nice win at a crazy resistance like 400 or even 405. My end of week target, I genuinely believe since we're going to have a bullish week this week, we'll probably move up to at least 405 to 409 range and then maybe reject and kind of finish in the middle. We'll see though. Again, I'm not really, you guys know me, I'm not really one to try to guess or set targets on where I want the week to be. That was just my assumption in that video. Good morning, Miggy. Good morning, Divert. Did you catch that video, Divert? Money Lisa, Moon, and Jazz. Did y'all catch that Sunday video? Good morning, Sam Ram. How you doing, man? Awesome, Divert. Remember, if you ever have any YouTube video ideas, make sure to drop them in those comment sections for me. Sunday vid was awesome. Glad to hear Mark Milley. Yo, Tobias is here. Geo is here. You liked it too, Moon? Good, good, good. And I had a few of you respond to me about the other topic in that video, so I can't wait to get onto that in the near term. We back, baby. I love to hear it, Tobias. What's up, Jay Blong? Good morning. Really helps put the week into perspective and plan things out. Good, good, good. That's exactly my intention. Very happy to hear that. Again, I'm not trying to give you like ideas for different things. Just trying to give you a good plan ahead of the week. Glad you liked it, Jazz. Thank you, Mark. I forgot we have Mark Milley and Mark Miller now. We got two Marks with almost the same last name. Good morning, Boo Boo. Good morning, Boo Rock. I was just looking at your Spy TA in the premium chat channel. The Mark Army grows. Wow, we almost have 200 people in here. You guys are incredible. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I'm able to get 200 people in here before the market even opens, that doesn't speak to my audience. That speaks to how awesome you guys are. Because if you're able to get up in the morning, get ready, get prepared, try to get your day planned out on the market and all that before the market's open, that really is a testament to your discipline. It is a testament to how much you care about growing in the market. It isn't about how many trades you take. It's about the consistency in your routine. Ooh, glad you liked it, Sabrina. Very happy. Good morning, Spicy Pepper. Good morning, Andrew. Hopefully both of you guys checked out the Sunday video as well. Especially the people on the West Coast, which, again, time is relative, so to say, oh, it's early where you are. Well, yeah, your day's also planned out differently, though. So time is relative, to be fair. You guys make the desk job more bearable. I'm glad to hear that, Boo Boo. Sand Dollar starting off the week hot with a $4 donation. We still have yet to figure out if that is fruit punch, tea, or coffee, but I will accept it, Sand Dollar. Thank you so much, man. And we just did 100 likes and 200 people right at the same second, too. That's pretty awesome. Glad to have you all in here. Market's about to open. Let's get our boy Davino in here. Make sure to spell his name wrong for me. Highly appreciate it. Again, while we have all of you in here, we do have a full day stream tomorrow. So I will have some of the other mods in here for short periods of time, of course, like we did Friday. How's the music, by the way? Is it too loud or too quiet? Please tell me it's too loud so I can turn it down. And then I'll call Devin. Jeez, Sandollar really messed his name up. Delvin. Da Vinci. Ooh, I kind of like how Mel spelled it. It's like Givenchy, but with Devin. What's up, Paulie? What's up, Charlie? Glad to have you both in here. Devin Eggs. Devininsky. Alright, I'm gonna call Devin now. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a good weekend. Got some studying in, ate some good food.
Yo, what's up, Devin?
Dorby then Morty.
Yeah, I just said spell your name wrong. They really went off in their own direction, and I appreciate that.
Deviled eggs.
Davinsky. Or Da Vinci. That's probably my favorite one. Money Lisa and like the near term future is gonna be like, I remember the days where Devin didn't tell us good morning, blah 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 blah.
Sounds like nonsense.
Oh, I need to go to the smaller time frame chart. Market's out there, but what am I doing?
I don't know. 5 seconds.
I need to add the 402 real quick just so people see it. Alright, market's open, everybody. Prepare to cry.
Hurry up and wait.
Who's all taking profits on any lotto swings? I know Rambo's in a lotto swing, doing really good on his position. It's going to be a tough day of trading since Devin didn't start off with his patient yo-yo-yo, or yo-yo intro. His patented yo-yo intro.
Did you open my Snapchat just before we get into it?
No, let me go look.
Oh, yeah, I've already had a crazy morning. I was already hyped.
Oh my god, Devin.
I was going insane. That's in solos.
Yeah, you're nuts. I honestly, for some reason, thought you were sending us a stock, like, trade screenshot, and then I was like, wait, why would he send it on Snapchat? Did Devin say it's Money Monday? Hell yeah, he did.
I tweeted it out.
I retweeted it. Devin, are you proud of me?
4 hours looking pretty good on SPY if we can get over this 401 level here. So we're kind of going to wait on that. Had some data this morning that went in J-Pow's favor, so that works out. Apple coming up pretty good on the open. Same with Tesla, Meta, Google doing the opposite. NVIDIA popping. If it gets over that 239 level, that'll be really good. Netflix trying to get going. Get a couple nice pops here. Not as many drops besides Google and Microsoft.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a seller reaction right at open after that impressive move. I mean, we touched just over 400 for a few moments. Good morning, J-Bake. What's up, man? Hopefully y'all get to hear from J-Bake tomorrow. If he's not, I hope he's not super busy tomorrow, because we do have that full day stream. But that'd be really cool to have J-Bake in another stream. And as we start to do more of those full day streams, you guys will hear from him as well as some of my other guys in there a little bit more. Posted that bad boy. I'll go check it out, Mel. I'll show up for the stream for you, bud. Spy call over the week, 135.5%. Let's drop a couple fire emojis on that one. Do I have a third fire? Oh, we have so many fires. We're looking good. I think I saw a Pepe flamethrower. Yes, there's a flamethrower there. Awesome. You'll be on tomorrow? Awesome. I'm very hyped to hear that then, because I am super excited. Good job, though, Mel. Good morning, D-Touch. Very happy to see your name pop up, man. How are you doing? And you, Daffy. How are you doing? How often will the full day streams be? We're trying to work towards doing at least one a week, and then by the end of the year, I want to be doing them like 3, 4, 5 times a week. So I'm just trying to work towards it slowly. I'm not pushing myself. Because you guys got to also understand, I have to also keep the Discord active, so I don't get to just sit here on YouTube all day. I do have to go and be active elsewhere as well. But I think it would be cool to start working towards that. I think that's a fair goal. Very awesome chart by ST on the trade floor. I think that's SPY Futures Z posted with the needed resistance to break.
Tesla's got some nice buyer volume on the open here. If it holds up, it could get going today. Same with Meta. They're holding up nice and strong. Amazon's starting to come up to that pre-market high. If it pops, it could support Tesla there. Apple's still trying to hold up. Google's starting to get the dip bot on it, so it's helping out. Netflix is flying 328.
Yeah, Tesla and Netflix are leaving the train station right now.
See if Nvidia gets over that 239. It's coming up closer.
I was just kidding about Netflix going to 330 that fast. That's a little wild. Come on, chart. Work with me here. I'm going to highlight the previous day high, guys, because this is kind of still the most important area. The wick and the meat. And we'll just, whoops, drag that over. So if we get any larger pullback, that's definitely where we're going. Shorter pullback's going to be to 399. A lot of consolidation in the pre-market too. That's very good for potential bulls to the continued rally. What's everyone in the Discord and the stream? What's everyone in the stream looking at this morning? What are y'all's favorite watches? Is there a certain level in particular that you're looking out for? Let us know. Feel free to drop your own updates in the YouTube stream as well. It's not just good for us or for other people to catch for awareness. It's also just good for you in a really good routine fashion. It's very good to talk about what are you watching beforehand, talking about it during the move, and then afterwards doing a little bit of a review. Therefore, you get that full routine or full movement of that chart. The whole 9 yards, as some would say. You're watching the TLT. Ooh, nice, Tobias. Actually, was just looking at bonds and all that good stuff the other day. SPY is the watch. Boyle just watching. Like to see SPY fill the gap down. Which, where is that? Let's 300% check that again. Pretty much almost did. 400.60 is pretty much it. So they almost got to it. So if we got a little bit of a pop and a rejection here, I would not be surprised. Let's move this chart back up to here. Apple in the banks. Good eye, Zaytoven. XLF, if anybody doesn't know, stands for banks. Which I'll start going over sectors more and more. You guys see me just kind of vaguely go over them here and there. We have had a couple videos. We've had a couple stream sessions where we sat here and talked about them more in depth. But we can always go over them a little bit more. Of course, XLK, XLV, XLY, XLC, XLF, these are the 5 that I think every single one of you should memorize. What are the top few weights of each one? What are they, and why are they important? That's the top 5 XL tickers that you see on my little sector rotate list there. Tech, healthcare, discretionary, comms, and banks. You should at least learn those 5. Over time, you should try to figure out some of the top weights of each one, write them down. It's a very good way of memorizing them. Close my weekend swing on calls at 57% gain. Good stuff, Sandollar. Ooh, Candace, looking at BAC. You're going to make Anderson very happy. He loves looking at the banks. Especially BAC, that's his favorite. Oh, good stuff, Rambo. Good job on your SPY swing over the weekend. I just saw your gain.
Got 2 minutes left on our first 10-minute candle. Watching this price action shake out. Google coming back up to yesterday high. Getting a nice dip buy on that. While Meta's coming back to pre-market high. So they're trying to kind of meet in the middle here.
Yo, what's up, Sinful Meme King? Always around to make sure I got a smile on my face. Appreciate you, Sinful.
Amazon, Apple rejecting. Same with Meta. Only one still holding up is Tesla. Microsoft coming down more towards yesterday high. See if we're going to hold above that. NVIDIA still trying to hold pre-market high.
You're watching BA, easy levels above previous day high or below previous day low. A crazy amount of information in that small amount of message, Daffy. Great job. Morning, chat. Let's get this money. Good morning, Barros.
Amazon testing yesterday high. Microsoft coming back towards that level as well. XOM can't get over it. Still hanging out between that and pre-market low.
Which he mentions XOM because it's energy. So if anybody's watching energies, giving the sentiment behind that.
And Bert B is bouncing off pre-market low. Same situation, still below yesterday high. So no confirmation on SPY for them. Get that first 10-minute candle.
Which one's Sinful? I'll go check again.
So 32 degrees for...
Okay. Oh, you're talking about the one I sent. Yeah, I'll do that. I had to think for a couple seconds. SPY is potentially holding here. We'll see if we get a pop over today's open in the pre-market high, everybody. 32F. Remember, guys, some of the most important levels from these shorter time frame levels, please write this down, because I say this all the time. But the strongest, smaller time frame levels from my experience for scalp traders, especially day traders in general, are the today's open, the previous day open, and the previous day close. Because an open and a close is a lot more stronger sign than just a random level from the bigger or smaller time frame. These are what we consider pivot points. They can be used by both bulls and by bears, both for breakouts and for retest. So make sure you write that down. You caught the group chat sickness. Leland says, Amazon looking good if it can hold the previous day high here. If not, it's going to fill down to the previous day close. So he's looking at this general area here.
Tesla's still pushing higher, so if Amazon does bounce, it's going to help that out.
Might be getting a good bounce here on Amazon. Good call out by Leland. Good continuation TA by Devin here. Or take the BB course. Yes, that does help as well. Which that is on sale, and I'm probably just going to leave it at that price. I'm not even going to adjust it again. $250. When someone pays that, I don't feel like someone's losing their leg. Plus, that is a lot of information in that course. I mean, there's well over 20 plus hours of content video-wise. I would even say there's even more than 30 hours, plus all of the quizzes, plus all the information we've been slowly adding into it over time. Remember, everybody, previous day high. This is what a lot of these charts need to hold to continue higher. Just remember that, and you should have a good day today.
Apple retesting pre-market high. That's good for the market.
Nvidia's got some weakness. AMD's got some weakness. They got 3 weeks in a row on both of those. Google's super indecisive. AMD, Nvidia, Google are 3 very indecisive charts. Microsoft's not helping out the market. Meta possibly helping out the comm sector as long as they hold their today's open. We've already talked about Tesla. We've already talked about Amazon. And Apple moving along even without Microsoft's help. So we'll see if tech can carry us up with the discretionary sector. I think tech and discretionary are actually the strongest from open, besides the smaller sectors. Yeah, XLK and XLY both leading.
XLM losing its pre-market low. UNH still in range. Amazon trying to flirt with that yesterday high again. Tesla slowing down. Apple wicking again. Excellent moving lower.
SPY's moving lower, new low of day.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go a little bit lower. Retest here.
Could not get over the 9 EMA. Could not take over today's open or pre-market high on SPY. Looks like they want to retest 399. If we get a break of 399, we can look down towards 397.30s most likely. Which, another cause of concern that I'm not going to mark up is kind of this consolidation period in the pre-market. A lot of consolidation here, mainly between here.
Amazon losing that yesterday high. Microsoft's testing it now. If it loses it, it's not going to be looking good as Apple's looking down towards that opening price. It's going to help bring SPY down through that 399 that Josh just mentioned. Google moving lower as well as Meta's rejecting. We'll see here.
Ooh, good job, Jack. Good job, Rambo. Like the game plan. Same for Tobias. Good game plan. Buyers do have control so far. It's just a little bit of a fade. It's a mix of people trying to turn bearish and taking profits. But we are still well above the previous day highs, so we could technically get a reversal all the way down to 397.30s and still be bullish on the smaller time frames.
Microsoft starting to come under that yesterday high. Apple's back battling that pre-market highs, trying to hold up stronger than most. Tesla's still holding up strong over 205. Apple repop a new high a day. See if that's going to help out Microsoft here as it's battling yesterday high.
I remember when UPST was at 400. What a time to be alive it really was. And welcome. We have over 230 viewers in here. Be sure to drop a thumbs up on the stream. Glad to have you all in here. Thank you guys for being a part of the group. Getting a lot of wicks on top still. No follow through to the downside yet. Lowering volume throughout these last 15 minutes-ish. 14 minutes, really.
Got a minute to our next 10-minute candle. Netflix coming back down towards the pre-market high. NVIDIA losing pre-market high, coming down towards opening price.
I was just about to say AMD is losing support of a very good level with volume. I would like to see AMD retest 7880s. I do like shorts here as long as 7940s remains resistance. Could also use your open as a very loose stop loss, but overall 7940 would be a tighter stop loss.
Amazon's a lot weaker than Tesla. A lot of stuff in the same sectors going opposite directions.
I wouldn't worry too much on if the market's going to crash or not, Alif. That's not something you're going to be able to accurately find. You're from the future. Yeah, AMD and NVIDIA definitely having a lot of seller wicks on top. You can also check SMH, SOXX, or SOXS for double confirmation on semiconductor stocks like AMD and NVIDIA. Tesla's still fighting to hold 204.60s. Very impressive, even with Amazon taking a dip below 94. They lost their previous day high. Trying to hold their pre-market low now. Apple and Tesla both holding up fairly well in the same way. We are not in doomsday mode yet. Good job, Leland. You got 20% on the Amazon gap fill. Good morning, Anderson. I just said your name earlier, too. Somebody else, I think it was somebody named Candace or something like that. Somebody else was also looking at BAC. I was telling them that that's your favorite.
But still holding really well. Apple's at pre-market high. Amazon's starting to get a little bit of buyers. Microsoft's still battling the same area. Google's battling pre-market low. SPY, or not SPY, but Berkby still hasn't broke out of its range. Neither has UNH. Netflix trying to hold pre-market low or pre-market high and come back up after that retest. Buyers still trying to show up here.
Ripcord said AMD is just riding the NVIDIA coattails. Eventually, NVIDIA will reverse and fill all those gaps below. Earnings and guidance wasn't great. We just need sentiment and technicals to reverse. That's a decent idea. Like he said, just need kind of the other things to line up now.
Creeping back up towards opening price. We can take that out as Apple's creeping back up. Tesla making new high a day. Microsoft getting over yesterday high again. All that's helping out SPY here. Nvidia getting reback over its pre-market high. See if we're going to hold and try to repop and go towards 427. If we can take that out, we could get a little pop here going on SPY.
Yeah, Apple's holding very well above 148.25 still. Could definitely see a good pop by them. Amazon's testing a pretty crucial support. Tesla's still moving higher with Apple. Microsoft finally catching up now. See if that helps out Apple more. Seeing a lot of buyer reactions on a lot of charts now. It's a good sign for SPY to potentially try to move higher. Netflix is also holding very well if anybody's looking at the Netflix TA. Let me just type this. BA approaching previous day high. Good call out Daffy. Google. Close PV puts 23% on the runners. Looks like a bullfrog on the 5-minute. Maybe fun sport. Hey, good job, Jacko, closing your runners. Very, very nice. SPY trying to fight today's open. Very good sign. Buyers are trying to take prices higher if they can hold over today's open. You also have the meet of pre-market high at about 400. And 60 cents.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say 60 cents away after that, you have the important level at 400.60s.
Apple's trying to pop new high day, but weak pop here as Microsoft's still trying to come off yesterday high. We got 3.5 minutes on a 30-minute candle on SPY here.
Ooh, good mention by Jazz.
Minutes trying to push green as we're coming down to like the last 3 minutes here. Could be potentially seeing a short-term pop here on SPY if everything keeps holding up and trying to push. Meta's coming off yesterday high. Google's holding pre-market low. Qs are creeping up. Netflix is trying to pop new high day here. Nvidia, same situation.
SPY popping today's open. Can it break the pre-market high now? That is the next key level.
Volume starting to come in on the 10-minute. Could take out that previous candle potentially here. See if that happens. That'll be a good sign for the buyers if it does. Microsoft coming up some more. Amazon trying to get over the same level. Yesterday high. If it gets back above that could help Tesla out. Apple making those new highs. Q's coming up to pre-market high.
Rising volume over the pre-market high so far. Possibly seeing a pop on SPY to 400.60. Above that, we can look for more strength towards 402. Good call out to everybody. Little dip and rip action. Can they get the follow through now?
Yeah, less than a minute on this 10-minute candle, and volume should be increasing on this 10-minute candle here as we're coming up to that pre-market high. I'd like to see it. Amazon getting going, Tesla moving higher, Microsoft coming off that yesterday high. Now it just needs pre-market high. Same situation with Meta. Google needs to pop that yesterday high still. Apple being a clear leader here. Netflix almost making that new high. Nvidia did. Just need these to all hold these levels. SPY getting over that previous pre-market high. 30 seconds on this 30-minute candle. See if they're going to pop this 460 level with great volume. SPY increasing volume, looking good. Get our candles here in about 10 seconds. See if these candles are going to finish up here. They're going to wick them down real quick on us. If they finish up here, that's going to be looking real strong. Candles pushing higher on the open. See if that's going to hold. Tesla at 206. A couple slowdowns. Apple going back to pre-market high. I want to see it hold there. Comms not too strong yet. Tesla's holding up pretty strong still. Slow and steady. It's going to move the market. XOM's coming off the bottom. Berkby is coming towards its yesterday high. Those could help move the market higher through this level if they got going to the upside. Right, still battling pre-market high area. Apple coming off this pre-market high again, giving you potentially an 80% retest here at the pre-market high. See if Amazon's going to hold this yesterday high. It seems to be. Same with Microsoft. Retesting this previous intraday high on SPY here, trying to get over it, pop a new high, see if we can get 460 here with good volume. Apple new high, Tesla new high.
Good callouts by Devin. I'm not even having to say anything. I like drawing arrows while you were talking.
Coming up close to that 460 level, 6 cents off. If we can pop this here, we're going to be printing money. Let's go. $460 pop, selling the momentum, take some profits. If you took the buy the dip on SPY here on that trade, take some off the table. Amazon coming up nicely, Microsoft coming up nicely, Google trying to get yesterday high, that'll help. Meta still holding above.
Good job, Daffy. Daffy just logged 30%, tagging Devin, yelling money. Good
Let's
job,
go,
man.
baby.
Yeah, a little quick retest of that pre-market high. That was a nice little pop.
Oh, Money Monday.
Now let's see if we can get the follow through above 400.60s. They popped above it for a hair, but can they hold above it now? Good volume, too. You like to see that the volume slows down as it was decreasing, and then as it was rising, it had rising volume, giving that power behind the movement of the price.
Here we go, pushing that new high. Apple still holding up. Tesla pushing new highs. Google getting it going. Meta's starting to go. Netflix still holding. Needs to pop that previous intraday high. Nvidia's battling the same situation. Berkby's still under that yesterday high. I'd like to see it get going. Sabrina with the 12%. That's what's up. Microsoft starting to come up towards this pre-market high. If that can pop that, that'll help give Apple some support as it's pushing new highs. Meta and Google starting to come up a little bit more together. Google getting over that yesterday high. Amazon still pushing off yesterday high under pre-market highs. Tesla still making new highs. XOM still drifting up towards that pre-market low. Needs to get over that yesterday high.
Good callouts, Devin. Still rejecting that 400.60s right now, guys. We perfectly pushed up to it and are fighting it. Still having struggle holding above. Good pushes, though, by Apple and Tesla, especially. Tesla up 5% on the day. Devin doing a really good job calling out the weights at the same time as SPY.
SPY still holding over 460 right now, trying to battle it out. Apple is still holding up. Like to see Google, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, some of these other things that haven't broke out get the breakout to continue to push up SPY. If these reject these levels, that's not going to be good for SPY. If we see Apple and Tesla start coming down on those rejections, we could be getting a nice little fade trade setting up to come retest from where we broke down at like 399. Broke out on that 830 number. I was slacking on the 830 number this morning. Caught me off guard. I was listening to the podcast and I was like, oh crap.
Oh, yeah, there's news.
Right. I'm like, on a Monday? Usually that's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday action. sometimes a Tuesday, but on a Monday, I was like, oh crap.
Do not doubt Devin on a Money Monday. That's all I gotta say. He claims the title.
You gotta wait all weekend to make some money. Might as well make the best of it, right? Making those new highs on spot.
Come on, hit 401 real quick. 8 cents away, 6 cents away, 5 cents away. Very good push by the buyers after the take of the pre-market high and today's open in one candle.
Yeah, Amazon, Microsoft coming up to those pre-market high levels. Same with Meta. Like to see those pop, like we mentioned before. XOM getting over that pre-market low looks good. Berk B's just not really moving right now.
401's hit. They're going up more. Took it a
Here we
quarter cent
go.
already. A $0.25 already.
So bulls really, in the grand schemes things now, if they can hold over 400, they're looking pretty bullish. So we'd like to see SPY hold 400 now. If you took any trades, you should move your stop loss up to that 460 level breakout level that Josh had set. What's up, Mel? You printing some money? You're getting increasing volume on the 10-minute candle here with 30 seconds left. So looking pretty bullish on SPY with that increasing volume to volume candle. As XOM's getting a nice buy reaction coming up to yesterday high, they're finally getting going. So energies might be picking up to help out SPY here. Microsoft at pre-market high. Same with Meta. See if we can get over those. Dude, Jonathan, me too. That's why I like Money Mondays. If you can print Monday, it's always beautiful.
Sets you up for a good week too, because you're on a positive note.
Something that I like to do and is if I like on Mondays, whatever I make on Monday, you can't lose more than that for like the rest of the week. If you come in and hit a nice little trade on Monday, and that's your stop loss for the week. We got that next candle holding up here. Looks like we're slowing down a little bit. All right, after these first little breakouts here, now we're going to be looking for a retest, look for SPY to hold, look for Apple to hold up over pre-market high. Amazon and Microsoft still never got over those levels, so this scenario is setting up if they start rejecting pretty hard and the ones that happen moving start coming down, we could be getting a fade trade on the market. They're not going to continue it up here. Congrats on your 24% on SPY. That's what's up. Glad to see it. Nice little single base hits everywhere today. Not every day is going to be crazy moves. Candace with the 55% on BAC. I remember talking about that in the pre-market, executing on the trade plan. Amazon coming up to pre-market high still, holding up better than Microsoft. Tesla's still pushing, so that's helping out Amazon. Q's still getting a nice little pop. Yeah, Netflix called out by deep, making that new intraday high. That's nice. Apple's still holding up pretty well, not really rejecting too hard, still near intraday highs. Nvidia losing pre-market high, potentially opening price. Apple's still making new highs here. Nvidia coming down. Microsoft coming up off that opening price area. See if we can get that pre-market high. Same thing with Meta, similar situation. JBit killing it on some Q calls. There it is. A little 25. SPY's still holding up really well on this 10-minute candle here. So far, we could be setting up a little 3-bar play here. Still got 4 minutes left, but could be setting up a nice little 3-bar play on SPY 10-minute. Berk B about to try to crack yesterday high, pre-market high above it 305.82. That could help out SPY. XOM, same situation, trying to crack that yesterday high, pre-market high above. Microsoft back at pre-market high. Same with Amazon. Netflix holding up at those high day. Waiting on this 10-minute candle now. Let's see if this is going to play out. Amazon popping its pre-market high. XOM popping that yesterday high. Berk B rejected it. Microsoft trying to get that pre-market high. Microsoft and Amazon can start pushing. That'll really help out SPY.
Really good hold of that new breakout above 400.60 so far.
Yeah, like I said, pretty good looking. And it's not even gonna get. Still gonna minute on this candle, but it might not even give us a 3-bar play. It might just try to pop this high.
Apple's at the next important level at 149.15. Amazon high of day. Microsoft fighting high. Good to see Microsoft recovery with Apple moving so well. Apple and Tesla are definitely the kings of today, besides Netflix, of course. Semis still having overall weakness. Netflix just about to make another new high of day. Really good push. So far, the discretionary and tech sectors are helping out a lot. Comms picked back up after that slight weakness, and so did financials. Everything pretty good green today so far. Really good job on the callouts by Devin today. Good job, J-Bake. You got 25% on his Q calls. Dollar's getting clapped. Good. Good job, SF. Let's keep it that way. How's everyone in the stream doing so far? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
It's still slowing down here. Potentially could play out, but we gotta see it pop this new high with volume. That previous 10-minute candle had a little bit more buyer volume than I'd like to see for the retest, but we'll see if it pops here. Stop loss still at that 460 area if you're in a trade on the market.
Also want to do a fib from point of breakout of this pre-market high to the high of day. Yep, and it's kind of lining up with where we're looking at.
Crazy how that works out.
As long as they hold this blue area, you should be bullish still. Once they lose this, they will most likely want to test pre-market high again. And a break of pre-market high could bring a test of open and maybe even low of day. A hold of this area or pre-market high could still bring good pushes to the upside. I'll remove these annoying arrows finally. Just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page. And good job, Creator Trades. I read your message late, but I saw you said you checked out the Buy the Dip playlist and you liked it, and you kind of got to see a little bit of that today. Good job, man. Very happy for you. Like I said, anybody who takes time to go through those playlists will get a lot of really good quality information answered for them, because I'll get a lot of the same questions that are literally in some of my most popular playlists. So just give yourself time. Not to just watch the videos, but to watch the videos and incorporate them onto a chart. It doesn't just bam happen once you've watched the video. It's still going to take a little bit of time, so don't beat yourself up.
Yeah. Nvidia is pretty weak coming down towards that yesterday high. If it breaks yesterday high, it's got a pretty nice push to yesterday close. But Netflix still holding up there. So Netflix holding up. Doing a little bit better than Google and Meta. Microsoft, Amazon couldn't get over those pre-market highs. All right, it looks like we're invalidating here, coming down towards that 460 break above. XOM couldn't get over yesterday high, neither could Berk B. So all these stocks that we mentioned previously that couldn't get over the levels that we needed to have not got over those levels. We're starting to see the result on SPY. Netflix getting with new highs. Netflix looking pretty strong compared to Google and Meta still. Tesla's still holding up there. Definitely some defined leaders today. And some laggers.
Apple, Tesla, Microsoft was a laggard. I mean, they still kind of are, but they definitely helped out on that recent breakout.
Oh no, for sure. That little push from yesterday low to pre-market high definitely helped.
Nvidia, AMD, continued weakness. If we ever see the market pull back down again, those are going to be the first to take a plummet.
Pushing off that 460 area again. Google pushing off yesterday high. Again, coming up closer towards pre-market high.
Good job, Daffy. I just saw your review. Good job, man. Leading by example. And yeah, be sure to drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying some of the updates, the way we do things in here. As you can see, we do not spoon feed. We just like to go over what's on our mind, what's on the chart, and what's happening, the facts. We're not sitting here telling people to do this, do that, just focusing on good updates, live levels, showing you guys the method and the process, the routine, everything. Tomorrow, when we have the full day stream, I'll go over more charting examples for bigger and smaller time frame. So make sure you guys bring a ticker that you want me to chart tomorrow. Looking to hold this blue area. As long as we hold it, we should see a continuation to 402. If we end up losing this, it invalidates this breakout, and we'll see a reversal back down towards pre-market high and possibly low of day. As you guys can see, usernames on the trade floor. He posted NASDAQ futures and SPY futures, one of them potentially flagging, the other one basing. Excuse me. A lot of thumbs up. I love to see it.
Still just waiting for some more information here. We got some levels we're bouncing around between on Google, Meta, Amazon, and Microsoft. They still haven't really picked a direction for us. Same thing with XOM and Burke B. Still haven't really picked a clear direction. So still waiting on a couple things. Apple's slowing down against 149. Tesla slowing it down around 207. If those start pulling back and some of these ones that are still in range come down to the downside, it's not going to look great for SPY. And if they pop those upside levels, then we can get that next move on the upside for SPY. Just got to wait and see. Got a new 30-minute and 10-minute candle on the market here.
Seeing if we get a potential hold of the 9 EMA and the 400.60s level with a hold of this area, we could still see good pops. A break under this invalidates the breakout. Potentially another buy the dip if we hold it.
NVIDIA continued weakness here. Got a really hard time. XOM and Berkby coming back to retest those yesterday highs. Dang, Tobias, blink of an eye and paid. All right, looks like we're trying to drift towards pre-market high. Amazon coming back to retest that yesterday high. Same thing with Google. Microsoft's a little farther away, but headed that direction. Apple coming back towards the pre-market high as well. XOM and Brook B got a slight pop of those yesterday highs. See if they can get pre-market high now. Brook B rejecting pretty hard on that pop. Amazon testing the yesterday high, starting to lose it. Microsoft getting closer, Google losing theirs, Meta about to crack theirs. Looks like we're starting to lose yesterday highs on a bunch of these stocks here. Not looking good for SPYs. We're coming down through opening price. See if we're going to break that 399 level next. So that situation happened where all these stocks couldn't break out to the upside, given the fade trade. Mel's probably jumping up and down right now. And I've seen a couple of other you guys took advantage. Rambo was 60% on the SPY puts. Let's go. If you would. All right, so we're looking to hold under opening price and take out 399 now as Apple's coming back towards pre-market high. Microsoft's battling that yesterday high, needs to break like Amazon did. Meta's battling as well. Google's already broke. Netflix coming down towards pre-market high. The video coming down, about to crack that yesterday high as well. Continued weakness. They got quite a bit towards 230, 290 if they get under that with good volume. Pretty good volume so far on this pullback too. On the short-term time frames, we just need to look for them to transfer over to our bigger time frames. All right, coming down, about to crack. Here we go. About to crack new low of day, 399 hopefully. Battling that new low of day, intra and low of day. Forgot to put the intra in front of it. Excellent. I'm still rejecting.
After we lost that area, we pretty much went where I said today's low, not previous day low. Intraday low, like Devin said, very, very aggressive sell-off there. If you take from area of demand, we're pretty much already in it from today's low, but it's not a very strong thing to grab right now. That's the second most volume on the day.
If you took puts from the top, right, from pre-market high from the top, where would you move your stop loss to right now? If you're still in the trade to buy, it's like you got that runner. Where would you like to see your stop loss at?
Good job, Rambo. Love you too, Bob. Have a good rest of your day, man. He knows you're out. He was just asking for.
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, where would you put that stop loss at for like educational purposes? There you go, Sand Dollar. Making some coffee money. That Russian coffee with the vodka in it. Pre-market high is a good level. Yeah. Me personally, if I'm already up a decent chunk of change, I'm gonna respect that opening candle on the 2 minute. So opening price on the 2 minute, because that's gonna keep you 30 cents under pre-market high. So you're not gonna get back near the amount, because realistically, if we come up and pop pre-market high again, chances are it's gonna go try to make a new high day. But right now it's not. It's cracking 399, looking great, but the scenario could have happened.
Good job, Mel. Not over trading. Love to see it.
We made that slight crack at 399, trying to find some buyers. Looking for Apple to take out opening price now. Microsoft's coming down and take out pre-market low. Same thing with Amazon, Meta, and Google. Tesla's still holding up decently well. Everyone killing SPY today. Buyers trying to defend 399 right now. Nothing's selling off in the sector's too crazy right now. Tesla catching a little bit of buyers.
Really good fight at 399. Waking up now. I'm gonna go get my car inspected, but Devin is going to stream his screen. So stream will be live still. Whoops.
Let's go. All right, wicked under 399 again, coming back up. 399 acting like a pretty good level. Google bouncing off pre-market low, a couple other things. Microsoft coming down towards pre-market low still. Let's see here. for Lambos. All right. What's everybody's top watch right now besides spies? Now that we're decent chunk of change in the market, what's everybody looking at here? Literally said besides the market, Leland. Puts SPX. It's just another market ticker. Can't fool me. The weakness on the video. All right. Tesla holding up strong. DNAP. Yeah. Meta overall has a pretty good range. Meta and Google. I'd say both those in the comm sector have a decent chance of popping. Mel's top watch is not trading. He already got the profits for the day. Nice Jacob on your 35% SPY puts. That's a nice little single for the day. Yeah, Gary. More than one ticker just comes with experience, and like even now, like I just recently added 3 more charts onto my screen because like the longer you look at charts, the more you can, train yourself to be able to get your eyes rotating across screens. Yeah, quite a few things getting wicks at those pre-market lows, so not breaking those levels that we need to continue down on SPY yet. But SPY's still bad on 399. Uh, I don't think you can actually put the candle count down on your chart, but if you look on your top left-hand quarter, there's a timer that does tick, and then you just do the math for whatever candle you're looking at. And yeah, Tesla's been holding up stronger than most everything. Still holding up really well. I think TradingView has that feature, Sabrina, so that's why people ask about it. But I don't think TOS actually has it like on the chart. I haven't seen it. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen it myself. Yeah, like Boo Boo just said, TradingView. The video is still battling with that yesterday high. Still kind of just waiting on a lot of the market to pick a direction. Oh yeah, dude. If you an overnight swing plus 2 bangers like that, you can't, man. Yeah, that's money. Can't. I wouldn't want to give a single dollar back to the market, and that's why I'm not. I'm sitting on my hands for the rest of the day. I extracted money from the market, and I'm not giving any money back to them suckers. Yeah, it's TOS's. I just like the charts. I've used it for a while. I'm kind of like, if it's not broken, I don't try to fix it. So this works for me. I'm not saying any of them. Some people might like TradingView. Some people like Weibo. Like whatever works for them works for them. Just kind of find your vibe. I'm kind of, you gotta try everything out to see if you like it. You might like one better than the other. Some people even like Tasty Trades or whatever that broker is. People rave about that one. I know Harlan likes it a lot. Yeah, I can post on Twitter on all my screens if you guys want to see what all my screens look like. I got 12 charts on one screen, 3, 4, 8 charts on another screen, then 2 charts on my main screen. So that's a so far trying to hold the 9 on the 10-minute, coming back up. If it takes out that body of that previous up here, it could go try to take out 208 previous intraday high. So Tesla's definitely still holding up. And look for SPY to still hold 399 and come up and take out opening price back towards pre-market high to support that move. You know, spells my name like half my brother's name and half my name. All right. Not anything crazy on the side's been coming through. Pretty much all small orders. See that 2500 just pushed the wick up. Apple's trying to hold opening price. Nothing could crack pre-market lows. Just gotta wait and see. Spot could just come down here and try to chill out for the rest of the day, put us in a range. Come all the way down to yesterday high. Bounce right back into range. Just need these pre-market levels on Meta, Microsoft, Google, Amazon to either break or the yesterday highs to get retaken for the next move. A 24-hour stream. I don't even know what we would do. You guys honestly would have to watch me hit so many dabs to occupy time. Not even like that's what half the stream would be. Just Devin hitting dabs. So I mean, I guess we could do that. Black as jacket. All right, spot is still holding 399 here. Starting to get some size coming in on the buyer side after that 2500. Starting to get some bigger buyers coming in trying to hold 399, eating up some shares. Like to see the volume starting to pop in on that. Deadlift PR stream. I'd have to start training pretty serious for the next 6 months to deadlift PR. I'm not ready for that right now. If Tesla comes down and breaks pre-market high, that's going to help SPY get that next move lower, as well as all these bigger stocks breaking their pre-market lows. Still waiting on a lot of stocks to crack those for the continued down. SPY is potentially going to go test this low a day. Google's got a little bit tighter range than Meta. Tesla coming down some more. Amazon's almost at that pre-market low. Box of fingers, Leland. You could be doing some crazy stuff on the weekend, man. You work for the mob. Just cut people's stuff off. Tesla coming back towards that pre-market high. SPY made that new low here. Now we just need to take this midpoint out at 398.40 area to get going towards that yesterday high on SPY. Still quite a bit of ways above yesterday high on SPY. Meta's creeping closer to that pre-market low as Amazon's starting to test it. We need these to help us get through this midpoint. All right. Some stuff bouncing off the pre-market low area. Trying to hold. Nvidia's really respecting that yesterday high, even though it had that weakness earlier compared to everything else. It's really trying to hold that level. Trying to retake 399 here. Everything seems to be trying to hold those pre-market lows. Tesla's trying to wick off pre-market high area, a little bit above. XM and Berk B still haven't really picked a direction. What do I think about USO? Oil. I think oil could go either direction. It can either go up or it can go down. Like it's so 50-50 right now. If it gets over, like if oil in general, crude oil can get back towards like 82, you'll be looking good. But if it breaks down and starts going towards the lower 70s, then obviously it's not going to look great for USO. So you really just want to see what crude oil does, because crude oil is in a pretty good range. Sheesh, Mel, there you go. But right here on the 10-minute, you put in a higher low from previous yesterday. So if it can come out, take out 66.82, could go retest yesterday high and keep going up. And go retest 68. But oil's getting in a bad spot. But most refiners can still make money on oil as long as it's above, I believe, $50 a barrel. So some stuff's still going to hold up better than others. Like XOM. That's why XOM doesn't sell off as bad when oil sells off, is because they're still making a ton of money. But yeah, even like a lot of oil stocks, like if crude oil can get back over 82, XOM could keep pushing new all-time highs, and a couple of the other stocks that are in good positions could keep rallying. And they're still relatively low forward PE, so still looking pretty decent. I mean, shoot, Mel, most people don't make $1,600 in a week anyways, dog. You know what I'm saying? To take $1,000 and turn $1,600 out of $1,000, that's a skill, bro. Like, people don't understand the value of that skill. I like 3-bar plays on the 10-minute for like intraday stuff, especially at like pre-market high, pre-market low, yesterday high, yesterday low, all those significant levels. Kind of like here on the 2-minute. We had a little 3-bar play on the 2-minute through SPY, and I traded ES. I just did the trade review on SPY for one of my mentorship people, but that's what it would look like on SPY. I just took it on ES, but a little 3-bar play on the 2-minute. Because if you can, constantly average over, 100% a week, or even if you have a bad week and only get 50% account, small account growth, like that account will grow crazy. And then after that, it's just maintaining that account and not giving it back to the market, which most people do. So still just battling these areas on most of the market, same levels on most of the stocks are still being held and respected. So we're just waiting for this more information. A little bit of a slower price action, but sets up a better move. Nvidia is coming up off that yesterday high pretty well. If it takes out that opening price, pre-market low, it could go retest 239. Yeah, man. On a Monday, you just made most people's paycheck. So, everything else after is a blessing to keep growing the account. Just keep it slow and steady. Keep the loser small. Seems like most people, even though the market hasn't been just crazy Monday, most people have got some nice green trades on both directions, going up and going down. And that's the beauty of trading, is we get to trade both sides of the market and be able to take advantage of both sides of the market. Is a great skill. Yeah, Nvidia coming up pretty nicely. See if it takes out that pre-market high here. See what's AMD doing. AMD's not quite as bullish yet, but still set up pretty similar. Looks like 79, 80 bucks for their level. Back to Nvidia, because I do like that one. All right. Playing the wait and see game. I'd like to see Burke B and XOM still pick a direction. That could help SPY get a direction one way or the other still. If we can get one of those going. You're not SPY. Tesla just slowly bouncing around over this pre-market high. Apple's still battling opening price. Let's see here. Q's holding decently well. Like SPY, Nvidia's coming closer towards that pre-market high. That's good, Tobias. It's always good when a trade really makes sense and you feel good about it. And that's how majority of trades should be. So remember how you felt. Remember how you felt like during the setup. That confidence that you've seen in the market, and try to recreate it. If you don't feel that, maybe second guess yourself and be like, should I be taking a trade? And being able to identify that really helps out. Going on with NIO, not a clue. Let's check it out. See if they're going crazy. Don't really want to pull off the video, so I guess I'll switch SPY for a second. Doesn't look like anything crazy. Just kind of selling off. Overall, it's a Chinese stock, and Chinese stocks are still kind of in the gutter. Yeah, like Sabrina identified that the retest is her go-to and gives her the most confidence. That's what you're trying to do. I'm sorry about the dog, but Nvidia's still trying to come up. All right, and when you talk about your three trades, are you taking those like you take three trades and on your fourth trade in the same day you mess up, or are you just talking about like three trades in general, then on the fourth, you know what I mean? Because if it's you're taking three trades and they're green, then on the fourth trade you're struggling. We say this all the time. You can only make three good emotional decisions in a day. So just by limiting yourself to three trades a day, you can reduce a lot of extra mess that helps you from over trading. I like to limit myself. If you have back-to-back losers, you're done for the day. And just creating those ground rules for yourself helps you from revenge trading, just taking trades just because you're looking for something. So, Knox, I'd like to see you DM a trade review about that. When you mean you kept going long, like you kept re-entering every time it retested pre-market high. Because if that's what you mean, sometimes having that trade plan, and when Nvidia broke over, pre-market high opening price, maybe, you know, your stop loss, just wasn't in a great spot. So if you can't have a great stop loss, sometimes you try to avoid that trade. Because I'm looking at the video chart, stop loss, probably would have had to been, opening price because pre-market high was so close because of that pre-market push. So it's a rough scenario to put yourself in to begin with. But yes, typically you don't want to keep jumping in and out of the same area, hoping that it's going to keep. You know what I mean? You're going to have enough confidence that you can take that for a trade, hold, have the stop loss, and keep it moving. Slowing down here right below opening price. Apple still battling that opening price. Microsoft drifting still towards pre-market low. Same with Google. Meta's holding up a little bit better. Yeah, Tobias, if you're having like 4 winning trades back to back on that, or 3 winning trades back to back to back, and you are full porting growing a small account, once you start getting on that fourth trade when you hit 30 times or whatever, 5 times, or your account's sitting at a way better position. So you wanna manage position size so that if you do take a 90% loss because you're aggressive, you still have 2 position size left to trade with, and you have a chance of making that account back. Ideally, you don't want to lose a 90% on a trade position. 50, 60% would be like worst case scenario, 20% or less being best case scenario. But yeah, giving yourself the chance to be able to battle back. Man, mental fortitude is just something you have to practice in like everyday life, man. It's just it's some people, most people that are really good in trading, they've went through like harder struggles. And if you haven't had a whole lot of struggles in life, the best thing to say is make struggles in your life, go to the gym. And when I say go to the gym, like make it hard. Just don't go to the gym. Like push yourself and like do stuff that you don't want to do. So that way it just builds that discipline. Yeah, sometimes, especially in harder markets, and right now we're in a harder range in the market to trade. So yeah, not over trading and getting those quick in and out wins it can definitely add up to being a lot more, especially when you compare it to everybody else. There's days we get on Twitter and everyone's screaming about how hard the market was, or you see people taking really rough days. But in our community, majority seem to be able to navigate the market day in and day out with the non-biased opinion that we have. And that's what we just got to do right now. We got levels on the chart. We know they're going to test the levels, and we just got to take those trades and wait till we break out of this range. Pre-market low on Meta. Yeah, previous day high, pre-market low. Apple's starting to come down. If it cracks this midpoint, that's not looking for good for SPY. We're coming down to test the midpoint on SPY, making that new intraday low here. Meta's trying to crack pre-market low. Same with Microsoft, kind of giving us that what we need to continue down towards yesterday high. Nvidia's still trying to hold up though. Circ B starting to drift back down. Don't need pre-market low to crack Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta for the continued move down to 397.25. If they wick back off these levels, we can kind of expect buy to come bounce back up towards 399. The video is still retested and coming back up towards that pre-market high after a nice retest of 236. XOM trying to hold that yesterday high. Couple things bouncing off those pre-market lows. SPY coming back up towards 399. We're gonna see if the Nvidia is gonna get it going. The retest in the 10-minute was pretty nice. Microsoft still trying to battle up pre-market low. Not as strong as some other stuff, as Apple's trying to battle a midpoint. Apple loses this midpoint. It's got yesterday high at 147, then pre-market low slightly below. You got that new 10-minute candle. Overall, Tesla's still holding up really well. If there would be a nice move to the upside this week, today. As long as Tesla's over 200, you probably see more upside action. Got a couple things testing those pre-market lows again. See if we're going to crack and help spot push this midpoint. Tesla's just been a full nice little range, like I just mentioned. Salisbury steaks. Sounds pretty good. Meta just needs to crack that pre-market low of 170 to keep coming down. 89.50 on Google. Netflix has got the pre-market high. Starting to test that on Meta under pre-market low. See if we can get there. Breaking that midpoint new intraday low on SPY. I'd like to see some volume follow through. Some of these other tickers like Meta, Microsoft, Google break these pre-market lows with some good volume. Tesla come back to the pre-market high. Netflix break the pre-market high. NVIDIA come back, break down yesterday high. Meta slowly moving lower. Same with Microsoft. Not crazy volume. Coming up to the slower part of the lunch day, though. Yeah, still just waiting here. Still trying to break the midpoint and confirm. Still flirting around with that on SPY. Google wicking off pre-market low again. You got a new 10 and 30-minute candle on the market here. Tesla's starting to drift back up. If it can pop that previous intraday high, that'll be a good one. Making a slight new intraday low. Meta trying to continue under the pre-market low. Bert B is at pre-market low now. So is XOM. They could help us out to the downside. Making that new low, trying to crack. See if we can get down to 397.25 now. Microsoft retesting that pre-market low. Apple's trying to retest their midpoint if they lose that, 147.
The one has returned. Alright, what did I miss? Looks like I missed a lot. When I left, we did this candle, and then I left and this candle formed, which that's a pretty strong bullish candle, but no follow through to get back over that 9 EMA. Looks like they had a break below with rising volume. Pretty average, too. Looks like bears have been in complete control since this candle. But overall, there was a sign of strength here by buyers. They just couldn't get that follow through the 9 EMA. How's everyone in the stream doing? I swear I'm alive. I'm here.
Alright, see if Break B can break that pre-market low. Apple's trying to break the midpoint. Microsoft broke pre-market low. Google's still testing it. Meta trying to hold under. Tesla rejecting again, coming down. Let's even get back towards closer to the pre-market high. That spot coming down towards that yesterday high at 397.25.
What's up, Devin? How you been?
397.25 will probably be the next area we could potentially get a bounce here.
Devin?
Josh?
Yeah, I guess you didn't hear me before.
No, just now. Here's you.
My mic wasn't on, I guess.
You're back?
Yeah, I didn't get to do everything I wanted, though.
The stream's still live?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool.
Well, I mean, I left your thing, but we're still live on YouTube.
All right, cool. You taking the screen back?
Yeah, I took it back.
Cool.
Thank you for taking over. Man, it looks like a very clean drop, though. It looks like 5, 10, 20, 30, 35 minutes. Then bears took complete control.
Yep,
which is
pretty nice.
I was just going to say, which is funny, because they could still hold previous day highs and get good pops to the upside again.
Mm-hmm.
Very clean price action today, though. Very, very clean.
Yeah, there's quite a few big tickers that haven't picked a clear direction. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
All right. I missed you all. So glad I'm back. All you missed was a 30-minute drop base drop on spot. Oh, that's all I missed. Just a huge drop base drop. Overhydrating. Miss me more. Aw. Texas two-step, halfway done. Yeah, I went to go get my car inspected, and the guy was like, yeah, he's not going to be until, like, after 2 or 3, because someone called out. And I was like, what the hell? It's, like, pretty close to when y'all close. So I just ended up getting my oil done. It's like this place. It's, like, literally right up the street from me. So I'm probably just going to get that done tomorrow. You missed us doing the boot scoot and y'all are doing the boot scoot and boogie without me? Oh, I'm beyond the last minute. This thing needed to be inspected. I drive a piece of shit Ford. Blue oval syndrome, as some may say. I don't have a fancy car. I've never really even thought about getting one, to be honest. I'll probably end up getting like a Tesla, to be honest with you guys, but I'm talking like I'm talking like within the next like 2-3 years. That's nothing I'm getting super soon. I had a even worse car before that. When I was in plumbing, I had a car that had no AC in it. I had a Honda Accord, or I can't even remember, a Civic maybe. It was a super old car. But that thing didn't even have AC, so when I'd work in the summer, I would just sweat my ass off to work and from work. I do not miss those days. But the cool thing about that car is it had this like cassette thing. So my mom, I think, got me for Christmas a like cassette thing that went to like an aux cord, so I could still play like whatever music I wanted. But it was really cool that they had that to like a cassette player thing. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna get a nice car till couple years down the line. I really want a Tesla though, I'll be honest with y'all. I'll probably own one before the end of 2025, to be honest. But man, I really liked that Honda. Even though it had no AC, that was definitely my favorite car. It was my grandpa's before he handed it down to me. Oh my god, breaking levels. That's a good message. Half the chat is looking up what a cassette is. Yeah, man, I'm not old, but I know what a cassette is. My grandpa handed that down, and like a whole record player system and stuff. It was pretty cool. Bunch of records. Good things to come to those who wait. Yeah, hopefully. Me and my friend were saying the same thing. I think it was a Civic or an Accord. I can't remember, Logan. Vega? Honda Del Sol, I do remember that. While you were gone, Leland ordered his Bugatti and with his SPX puts from today. Jesus. Yeah, I missed probably the easiest play. That was a clean play. I would almost, without even knowing what Leland traded and how he traded it, I would almost assume he either bought this candle or he bought one of the retest candles before that drop. I'd have to see. That's where I would guess Leland bought, though, without even looking. Yeah, he hasn't even posted yet, so I can't cheat anyway. You had an 8-track? Now that's old. Yeah, I was a record player with the needle mill. That's kind of what I meant. I just didn't know the correct term. But it had like that, and there's like 2,000-3,000 records he gave too. 9:33 my time. Oh, he bought inside of this candle then. Never mind, I was way off. I assumed he was gonna wait for this rejection. You're old. A turntable, there you go. Yeah, it's in my living room right now. How were y'all though while I was gone? Y'all did pretty good? Y'all just kind of... I would assume a lot of you chilled during this consolidation. And then I would assume some of you took some plays at the downside. Everything's slowing up though. We're getting buy reactions on a lot of weights right now. Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, Google. I'm not really worried about the semis, but they also seem to be getting a buyer reaction today, and so does Netflix. A lot of things are slowing down right as AMD, right as SPY was getting close down to this area here, so they're slowing up, getting a little bit of a buyer reaction, and now they're going to most likely retest the area in which they fell from, 399. So see if they can make it past the 90 EMA to 399. If not, then we will see a continuation down. Gramophone. Devin is the captain. Yeah, I know I could trust him. I wasn't worried. I think I shut y'all's music off from my car, though, when I turned my Spotify on. Devin doesn't have a comfort zone, let me tell you. Devin does Devin. He's never worried about any of that crap anyway. You have a dial phone from the 70s? That's actually pretty cool. I still use it. Looks like chat in the Discord did pretty good too. Catching up to y'all's message. Mark Milley said Sunday vid playing out, retest that Friday high and could catch a bounce from there. There you go, see? And the big thing I was kind of talking about in that video too was that we might have a slight green start to the week, which we did, but it's pretty much just going to be a sideways range at the beginning part of this week, in my opinion, and then we'll get a pop to the upside, unless something else comes out. But for the most part, we should be getting a sideways range for the beginning part of this week, most likely going back up to 405, 409 range. As long as, again, this candle defends. That's a very strong candle. So you got your initial reaction, you got some take profit, some sellers stepping in, but they're just still sitting in that range. And also, if you look over to that left side, I need to open my chart up a little bit more. Look at that left side. We kind of had a bounce here, rejection, 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 and then you come over here and we're kind of like sitting on that same area that we're currently fighting as support right now. If you hold your cursor over the low of that move that we have right now, you can see during that huge consolidation period, this is kind of where a majority of volume sat on top of. So you would have to assume we get some consolidation in this range. The power of good levels. Gary, how old is old? Yeah, Gary, how old is old? I think the oldest person in my chat's like 58. Not naming names, but I'm pretty sure the oldest guy in my chat's 58.
No, I have a mentorship student that's way older than that.
How old?
I think he's almost 70. And my football coach, he's also around about that too. Still young boys, you know what I'm saying, in their prime.
Bueller, can I ask a long question? Sure. I guess it really depends on what question it is.
That's your life story.
Damn, nice, Gary. More power to you.
Yeah. Coach Johnson just messaged me. He's almost 59.
59, okay. So he's got my guy beat then. Someone please send Shipley's this one. Dude, some Shipley's Donuts does sound good. They got some really good kolaches. Yeah, he said it too. Right as I said it, I need a kolache. Oh, those are so good. Honestly, all those like hole-in-the-wall little Asian places that they don't have like a huge... They're just like some like vague name like Sunlight Donuts or, you know, just some stupid name. I never liked their donuts, but all those places always have insanely good kolaches. You go in there and it's like you've never heard of it, or it's like not that busy. It's not that big. Those places always have insane kolaches. I would assume the same thing, Divert. For dividends, etc. That would definitely take a lot of the mess out of the chart. Sal, yes, I'm not the oldest. Me trying to lock my car from my chair. That wasn't me. That was Devin's screen. I had a Boudin kind cake a few days ago. Bro, Boudin slaps. Divert. Does it adjust it that much? Like it's like a noticeable difference?
What are they talking about?
Somebody asked if you were using Ripster EMA clouds, which I don't even know.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yep, 10-minute Ripster EMA cloud system.
Which, just for some indicator history, a lot of people started using EMA clouds thanks to the Ichimoku strategy, which has been a very popular strategy for 10, 15 plus years at least. A lot of and those. That's all that is. Ichimoku is just EMA clouds with a lag line and a couple other indicators on top of that. But EMA clouds are pretty cool to look at. Baked humbao. I don't even know if I said that right. Humbao. I have to see what that is. Let me look it up. Baked. Oh, yeah, I have seen these before. I don't think I've tried one though. Honestly, if y'all have a Venezuelan like place to go eat, y'all should go eat there in the morning. They got some insane food for like breakfast food. This one place I know has the greatest orange juice. A Luther's baked potato, please. Google Desktop does not support the scripts for Ripster clouds. I mean, even if they don't adjust for that exact thing, Mark Miller, you could probably get it pretty close. If you go add like Ichimoku or just add an EMA cloud in general, you could probably adjust it to his exact setting. But that was all on Devin's screen. For a moment when I left, I pulled up Devin's screen. I hacked into his computer and started screen sharing his screen. Now you're looking at mine again. What is the white line on my screen? That's just the 9 EMA if you're looking at my screen. Hackerman. See, the lag is about less than 10 seconds because I just said something to Keanu and he's already answered saying yes. So the lag in stream is less than 10 seconds. Ichimoku is all over the place. It really is. There were a lot of traders kind of before I started even that were really promoting it a lot, and it just started kind of cascading down to other traders. I know a ton of people who still use it.
That was like the wave when we started trading.
Yeah, it was like Ichimoku, then it was like TTM Squeeze. Now it's turned into like, I would say Clouds, VWAP, and honestly, there's a billion things to look at now. Yeah, zones.
Zones. See
you later, Boo Boo. Have a great rest of your day, man. Them white chicks. Looks like it to be whoever said that, Mr. Shadow. Pretty good retest of 20460s, which was the break above for Tesla. They even got a good hold of it earlier. Took a lot of time to get back down here and hold it. It looks like they got pretty good reversal off of that, and they broke above the 9 EMA with rising volume. So since this candle, you've had a passive buy the dip opportunity. If you go back and back test it the way we've been sharing. Which, again, I don't know if I'd aim straight for high of day first. You do have this little part right here that they kind of slowed down at, so I'd kind of grab between here and here. Whoops. Between here and here. Where they're going to possibly go first. Also, I think I am going to reschedule the full day stream. I have to do something tomorrow, so I will probably change it to Friday. Which I think that's just a good rule of thumb that we should do anyway. I think every Friday we'll do a full day stream from here on out. And then I think slowly over time I'll start to adjust to adding more days like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. But yeah.
Full day Fridays, baby. That's what we're going to have to start calling them. Let's see a full day Friday in the chat. Breaking levels, being a team player, hooking up Mark Millie with an EMA cloud setup. Let's go.
Pike, you changed your name again. Friday's your day off? Okay, good. Well, then we'll definitely do Friday. Full day Fridays every week from here on out. You've heard it here first, everybody. Can we get 150 likes for the announcement of full day streams every Friday? We're only 5 away. Palantir or Palantir cut off 2% of their staff.
Meta just said they're going to do a second round, so I wonder if that's going to be the new tape bombs or second rounds of layoffs. First ones are good news, but the second one's bad.
It's going to be layoffs, and then it's going to be stock buybacks 6 months later. Or a quarter later.
That has been the trend.
All right, well, we hit 150. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that a lot.
How
many words per minute do you type? Sounds fast. I'm a lot faster on my phone. I know that. I did a test against when I worked at the plumbing company a few years back. The lady in the office did a typing because she thought I typed really fast with my phone. So we did a test, and it was phone versus keyboard because she's really, really fast. And I destroyed her by like 20, 30 words per minute. And then we did the typing test, and I was way slower. I bet I'm a lot faster now, but I'd have to see. Link me a typing thing. I'll do it. I've never seen how fast I am on the keyboard. I promise you, though, the sounds make it sound faster because I smash my keys because my fingers are like dumb strength, and there's no reason for it. When people need their pickle jar open, they come to me. Devin would break it.
Mesh.
You're only Jacko during full day Friday. See you later, Tobias. Have a great rest of your day, man. Hey, brother, what's your word a minute? Asking for a friend. Link me a site. Here, I'll just type it. If I did it on my phone, though, I promise you I would do, like, at least 2 times better. I can type with my eyes closed on my phone. Yeah, my words per minute on typing is slow. It says the average person can type 36 words a minute. The average typist. I type 51. On my phone, though, I promise you it's like 100.
I'm just sending it link.
Oh, Taylor wants that smoke? Is that what I heard? Devin?
Yeah, she wants to type in like.
She wants the smoke. She probably types way faster, I would assume.
Yeah, she's always typing.
I'm gonna do it on my phone now. Here, I'll send you all the link if you all want to try to be nerds with us. While we watch for SPY to either hold support or break higher. Which they look to be breaking lower like an H pattern would towards the previous day highs. Which I would assume they want to at least touch these levels. We'll see though. Second grade? Yeah, I have no chance against Taylor. I also don't type like uniform. Like I type free-handed. I don't sit there and leave my hand on the same keys every time I touch it. Which I feel like the best typers do that. I'm gonna do it on my phone now.
I used to play a typing game on my grandma's computer all the time, and I'm still not very fast. And I had a typing class in high school. UNH is starting to break down under its yesterday low. Berkby's breaking down pre-market low. XOM's trying to come up.
Tell her to do the easy test.
Oh, I'm done the. That doesn't count. I get interrupted.
And since we're getting towards the end of the stream, I'm doing a giveaway on Twitter. I'm giving away a mentorship and a course. All you got to do is retweet and follow me once I hit 1,000 followers. And I'm going to raffle it off to somebody. If you already have like a mentorship and a course, you can give it to somebody if you want. That's probably how I'll do it, is you can just gift it to somebody you know.
Yeah, dude, I just did it. My phone typing was 88 words per minute. I'm already hyped for full day Friday, and it's only Monday.
Hey, I do actually know how to process. That's one of my longer term goals, is to eventually have a legal processing facility. But waiting on Ohio to get their stuff together.
Shit, Sherman, 51 is still technically fast. Especially for people like us who don't sit here and type like a competitive thing. On medium, she got 70. Dear Lord. I bet I want to see her do easy. She'd probably fly through easy. I bet her easy's like 80, 85.
I'm about to find out. Nobody talked to me.
Keyboard just bursts into flame. Bro, I can't keep my mixtape on my phone while typing or it'll just explode. Cooling fan on her keyboard. Oh my god. Half the stream's just doing typing tests right now.
Who's the fastest of them all?
We only got 77.
Did you say 77?
Yeah.
So,
My God. That's over 2 times faster than the average typist. That wasn't average
Oh.
person, that was average typist. Jesus. Well, there you guys go. Y'all thought I was fast. Taylor's way faster. We're also probably faster, Taylor, typing words we're used to. I don't think I've ever found myself talking about cats and containing contagions and whatever the hell they had us typing. Slight hand cramp, she was going too fast. If you don't hand cramp, are you even really typing? Did 3 change, which the last one was the overtrading hay to hang. I see engulfing candle. Did you post in results, Mel? Oh, you did do one.
maybe you see the accuracy.
Oh, Mel, that short position you got, that was clean. I like that you waited for, if I go to that, I'll go to the SPX chart so we're not looking at SPY. But I like that you waited to not just randomly enter on this candle or this candle. You really started waiting till you saw consistency rejecting that high. And then I think you said you entered one of these 2 candles, which in my opinion is really good risk reward because your risk is, of course, right above your head. It's between the high to that next level. So very, very small risk. Reward a lot to the downside, especially down towards the today's open, where you can see they kind of slowed down up. That's where we started getting those wicks popping up at. So really, really good risk reward on that. Was this number 1, 2, or 3 trade? I mean, with autocorrect, I can do 100 words per minute. Okay, smartass. I spelled unfortunately wrong on both of those. Easier to talk into it. That's your entry, Tobias? We'll see. Tobias got another good entry then. Him and Mel. 78, 70, or 73. Damn, Leland. So you and Taylor are the top dogs. Get the AI to write it for. That's probably what Leland did. The programmer in him really just set up the AI to type it all.
He just programmed an AI.
And it's still only as fast as Taylor. Oh, so you and Taylor have been prodigies in 2nd grade. Okay. Typing classes. Yeah, I don't think I ever took a typing class. If I did, the teachers probably would have slapped me because I type like someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Mel, just to get reassurance, was that your 1st, 2nd, or 3rd trade when you took that rejection against 40-20s, basically? I think you said you took 3 trades. Does Taylor play piano? I would hope not.
No, I play the drums.
The drums? That's kind of kick-ass. You go hard like Bale in the Big Short movie, yelling at the drums and hitting the shit out of them?
Basically, it's all AC/DC.
SPY was long first, SPY XPX was the 2nd, the 3rd on the 2-minute engulfing. Okay, so this was your 2nd trade then. I was just curious. I think that was an excellent 2nd trade. I like the risk behind it. It's pretty cool too because you can initially play SPX just looking at SPY, or you could just look at SPX. It's really whatever you want to look at. Okay, Leland's mom is the true Sigma. Sigmom. Alright guys, we have a potential double bottom here with the pretty nice amount of volume over the previous like 6 or 7 candles. I would be very surprised to see us make a new low from here without getting a pop. So let's see if we can get a pop here, a pop over this general area between kind of these lows where we rejected right here to these highs where we pushed up and stopped. So I'd say between there is where price needs to push higher to really get some gained ground back towards 399-ish area. 399 and then of course the first low and then today's open. So potential double bottom by the dip setup. We just need to see more information first. We got the double bottom. We need to see volume over the 9 EMA. I still want to see them touch previous day highs, though. I really don't want to see that pop. I want to see us pull back down to here, build some base down here, and then build back up. Towards end of day, you might see a decent buyer move to put us a little bit more even, because we are red on the day. From open, of course. Still green from the pre-market. That's what a lot of stocks are kind of experiencing right now. Only one red I see is Meta. Mwahahaha, Meta. And everybody, just for a quick test, because I know I get a lot of questions about this, but out of the out of the three types of entries we take, out of these two ovaled ones that I have circled here with yellow, what are these two entries called? Just kind of doing some back test and review. What would these entries be called? Oval entries. Okay, Ace. Okay. Foul has it right, though. 40%. If you also said breakout or orb, which also stands for open range breakout, you are correct. 40% entries or open range breakouts. That's what we're looking at. Those are the only two types I've seen so far. We have the continuation, of course, but that's what those two are. Which, this one, actually both of them are both a little more passive than 40% if you're doing like level out of confidence, just because you had the dip and then the rip, so that gave a little bit more support before flying. Same thing for this. It had consolidation into the rejection before breaking that support, so actually they were very passive open range breakouts. Yep, nice, like Ben said, nice retest on the wicks. Good answers, everybody. Everybody's on it. All right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream there, but I do want to have one more solid review of what's happened today and what to look out for next, because the day is not over. If you'd like to join the Discord for more updates, please do. The link is in the bio. But right now we have a little bit of a double bottom right above the 397.30s. What we need to see is them either touch those previous day highs, which is that 397.30 area, or we're going to see them break lower than that. This is kind of the control area to look out for right now going into the lunchtime. What would be a nice level to see if we did push higher would be the 399 in today's open. If we do not get those retests and we are breaking lower below 397.30, we have 396.40. I think I put 395 and 394 just to put that psychological 395 there. But there's a lot of levels on both sides. Really good range. It's not too crazy. On the daily time frame, you guys can see everything I've talked about has happened so far. We'll see if the rest of the week continues with how I planned out. But we did get the higher open. We did get the pull back down. Basically, as long as you're holding 396.30s and this green candle, you have to assume buyers are still present until the new low is made. So be very careful moving from here. Yes, it does, Ace. You could say it's a more passive 40% if you wanted to as well. But overall, that's the day for us so far. We're going into lunchtime, so expect volume to be low until power hour, or even really the last 2 hours of the day is when it starts picking up again. Power hour is just what everyone's so focused on, but the hour before that has some action as well. So definitely be available the last 2 hours of the day if you want to see any kind of reversal. I would look for a potential test of this area here, and then before end of day, look to see if we get a pump or not. But overall, that's most likely what we'll see. If we end up breaking this area, though, that will not be good. We will be heading down to 395, 394, and then we have 390.50, I think, is the psychological level I have down there from the bigger time frame. But I hope all of you have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you guys for watching Devins, watching my screen, dropping likes, supporting the gang. Feel free to join the Discord. Tune in for free and just kind of talk around with everybody. But I'll see you guys later on. Again, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.